let's continue with the pants, and this time we're gonna finally start connecting some of the blend shapes to the driver so we can see this triggering when we articulate the rig. So to do that, I'm gonna use two different drivers. I'm gonna use for this area here the RVF solver that it's coming and it's a free node from Shapes. And for the knee, I'm gonna use the driving kit because it's just one axis, so I don't need to go that crazy with this node. Even if I can do it, I mean, it's not craziness, it's just like two different approaches. And okay, so let's do it. So let's start with the upper leg. So first thing I need to do is just gonna edit this. I'm gonna create my driver. So new weighted driver RVF, and here I just want to use this as so I'm just gonna add from scene here for the leg, and the controller is gonna be this one. And I'm not gonna go over all the options here, but yeah, if you need to review what does everything, just please go to the Shapes tutorials. Ingo did a really great work documenting all these steps. So here's the RVF. So you need to create it on the neutral pose. So that's the reason, because I'm frame 1. It's in neutral position, and then it's easy as going to the next pose. And this is front, so I just, with this selected, click here, click, and it's going to go next pose. With this selected, or even with this, I think, go this, click, out, and then goes next pose, and the back, click, and that's it. Let's finish. So we have this. I'm just gonna hide the joints and this, and you can see it's triggering quite nice. And yeah, later you can go also and say, okay, let's check for pose that doesn't work that well. Maybe here. It's not that bad. Look at that. I mean, but just okay, let's say, okay, I just want to find a pose that I really don't like. Okay, well, let's do the 90. I was saying in the other video that I usually do the 90 and I didn't make it here. So you can see here, well, this is the 90. I mean, probably I should move the belt up and everything, but let's do only the belt area. So we're losing some volume here. I don't like that part. So you can do it after. So I did it before, but now I just need to, with my RVF selected, let's go edit mode, and okay, just center this so we see better. Just a little bit. And yeah, this part it's crossing a lot, but yeah. And normally I do here, it's a bit more complex. I pull up the belt a little bit. Like the belt is not flexible. Normally it's thick leather, so it's not gonna stretch or anything. And it's gonna pull there, or it's gonna create a big wrinkle here. But yeah, this is gonna take too long to do it. So. Okay, so we have here the leg front 90L. So, and it's there, it's in the pose. So yeah, that's super easy. So you find something you don't like it, just trigger there. So we have this one and this one. And there's one thing I should comment here. It's yeah, you can see now from this to this, because the interpolation it's going, so it's getting there, this one that is the first one, and then it's going to this to the second one. So when you do there, you can also yeah, edit pose influence before going edit mode. So okay, I'm just gonna delete this one. So delete. So it deletes the pose and the and I'm gonna do it. So I'm just going there again. So this and wrong shortcut, 90. And here on the shapes, instead of start modeling, edit, I'm just gonna go edit pose influences. So I want the front, so I want this. Oh, sorry. This is 0, this is 0, and this I want 1 there. And now edit mode. And just gonna do it quickly again. Sorry, you see me doing this twice. Just gonna try to keep it shorter. And oops, I want to keep track of the belt also. Okay, let's say this is correct. Okay, so now we have this one, but also this one, it's let's say when we when we move that one, so you can see it looks better. I think I did it correctly. So front and this is 90 and L. Okay, so something like that. Okay, cool. So we have this part. Now let's do the knee. So I'm just gonna put two knees together here. So the knee is gonna be slightly different. So for the knee, I'm just gonna take this one or this or the other one. It doesn't matter. I mean, I can take the upper one, and I'm just gonna use the this is a driving key. So I just take this. And so with 90 degrees, it's a driving key. It's here's rotation. It's half of 90 degrees because it rotates half and this rotates half to get the smoother. But that's okay. So just get this one and say driving key. Push. Okay. So we have say driving key here. So we can check. Interpolating. Probably you want this select fast, so it accelerates at the end. And now let's go for the 120. So just 120. It's this one. And here on shape, one thing, it's because I did the 120 when this one was active. So you can see here is active green, so this one just put it there. Of course, the driving key. So this is 59. That is half of 120, or what, 59.99. And the thing is that here I want to do this like from negative 45, or well, I can get 49.99. That was the last of the other one. And add it. So now they're gonna trigger sequentially. But you can see this is accelerating and the other is linear, so I just put also too fast. And you can see here, and then here the last, because it's a negative value, indeed we trigger with a negative value, so instead of post, sorry, it's pre. So if we activate the last one to pre, you can see it doesn't stop there. And again, it can be better, but it does the work. Okay, so that's cool. So let's save a version here. And now we want to make the mirror. So probably if you tried this before at home, you will find that the mirror doesn't work. That's terrible. So I mean the mirror when you have connections. I'm just gonna try it in the 90 degrees. So I just take this one and I'm saying create. Oh, oh, interesting. Oh, so I just discovered something here. It's when you have partial, it looks like it doesn't allow you to create the opposite. Okay, so yeah, I have a little issue here with the with this option, because the symmetry is partial. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here this video and I will continue in the next one with this symmetry thing, because to be honest, this is something that's new for me, because the partial symmetry, I guess if instead of using this I use this one, just let me save before messing around, but no, it's still not. Now allow me to create opposite, because it's partial symmetry. But this one, if I create opposite, okay, I'm gonna try later with this area because it's not symmetrical, but just to conclude here, now it's working. You can create the opposite, but it's not gonna work because the naming that I'm using on mGear, if you check the names of each element, you can see it's leg, left side, and they joined it at the end. So that's a design choice. It's easier for me to read like this, but the thing is that shape by default doesn't understand that this left side it's in the middle of the name. So to avoid that, it's we can do that. We can add here like arm L, and I'm just gonna put leg L, so it will understand that this it's a full tag to distinguish between left and right sides, like that. So with this in place, it will work. So you can try by yourself. And now, I mean, I didn't try it to show you how it's not working, but now it should work. Create opposite. So if it didn't explode, because now here we go. So this is the left side, the right side, sorry, and the left side is 3 in there, so it's perfect. And yeah, and for the RBF, even I deactivated my symmetry mapping here, I can do the same, create the opposite, but I'm afraid that yeah, there is some errors there. It creates the symmetrical, but it cannot create the symmetry Blendshapes, because the symmetry is partial here, so we cannot create it. And when we do the using the symmetry mapping, no, it allows me. What? Okay, so I have the RVF the right. I'm just gonna get rid of this. So I was thinking to do another video, but maybe we get nice. Okay, now it's lost. Mesh. Let's see what happened now. Okay, so this is the beta. And I guess what's something going on there? Oh yeah, this looks like it's working. Okay, I will do a little more research on this because I don't trust my eyes, and I will like to see if that was just a simple mistake I did while I'm recording this video, or there is something going on maybe with the beta that I should report to Ingo. But yeah, it looks good. Okay, so just gonna stop this video here. I think it's getting longer also, and I hope I didn't mislead you too much with this one, but that's the way you do now the symmetries with the RVF solver and the partial symmetry. Thank you for listening. See you in the next video. Bye bye.